we used to have a guy named Jason Bourgeois play for the Reds, and he had that as his walk-up song. So it'd be push on, you'd hear Jason Bourgeois, and then it would go push on. It's pretty great. I probably got copyrighted, but okay. Mask off. Get a mask off. That song's trash.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first.
How many of us are in here? 4. Fudge. We need to get one more person on so we can try and get that challenge done on Siege and we get another one of those Alpha packs.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the Raiders have got him. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
An opening drive sack. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And the Raiders first down.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Brought down at the 30.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 18. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
The kicker on.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made.
Oh, this is blocked. Now the Chargers have it. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he dives into the end zone.
I was shocked I got that. A good throw. Yeah. Good find on Ruggs.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Flushed out right. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
He's going to fire one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
36-yard line.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
The dude going up and I don't want him to.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of.
If anything, make that an ability. Not like stay pat. Yes, we want that to be an ability. Come on, EA. Make it an ability. No, you don't.
Joey Bosa bringing the lumber that time. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Raiders 6, Chargers 2.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And the 2nd down throw on target.
So yes, announces the
yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
What about James Watson?
That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this a 7-point game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal.
from way downtown.
You just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
goes. Brought down, a Raider sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
I still don't know this playbook a lot.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Here's Ryan. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
So bad.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I got people getting open.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
On third down, here's Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on fourth down.
That wasn't any play call.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant
Why did you drop, Pettis?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third
Maybe I
down.
should have actually pressed the button. All I did was throw it to him and press it.
Brings up third.
The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Ryan. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there.
I didn't even click
the
anything.
flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now Ryan on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Chargers 9.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Talk about that.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Got a man open, it's Ross. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dang.
Off the play fake,
hear
he'll
about
look to
that.
throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
Sucks.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half.
Pick the
On is the
long
field goal
defensive
unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is indeed good.
Interesting first
So
half.
we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Lutz now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
To number 27.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Austin.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Eckler again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll turn to a power game and try to get in.
Nice job, Thomas. I give you the start.
Good drive, fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Why is it happening?
Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take it.
There we go. I'm good.
Seed in the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Weiss. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he's got his man. It's Henry for the Chargers touchdown.
First short passing touchdown, I think, for Weiss.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
What? That should have been a miss for sure.
Makes the score Raiders 22, Chargers 16.
I don't know how I made that. That should have been a miss.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this. And it's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
That was a beautiful throw.
Gain of 48 yards.
So now then, the big play has
Lawrence is like, let me throw this dot real quick.
Now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll be a gain of 16. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
First down, Raiders.
I was not ready for that.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with Pollard. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Why do they keep doing that?
The Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I don't want to go back and
to
take
try here
the
for
field
the
goal.
extra
Just
point.
give it to him. Come on,
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Raiders 29, Chargers 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Oh,
He's
we
gonna
under
look
pressure.
downfield for Henry. Oh, that was dangerous.
Oh, I got
Thrown into
so
coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the...
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weiss. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
through my lines.
This one's going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
I didn't.
And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ouch.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited
Please,
for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be
my table to
for
pick
6
the field
points.
goal.
Now the try here for the extra point.
gonna remind me to never block a kick again because if I know it's gonna get to it, that I'm not gonna block the game like this.
The kickoff team on the field now.
Yeah, you have to go find your field goal. Screw off.
Fielded in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive
I need
about
to
to get going.
practice
And
on
last
this
time out,
playbook.
went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it's
My line is so
I
bad.
got confidence in you guys.
Oh my
Go
god.
pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed
feel
confidence
so
in the
bad for
defense.
anyone behind
They
me.
didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Well, left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. First down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of them.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
But no takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down by Malik Collins. 2 yards on the pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, announcers, I know my line was kind of bad here.
As we welcome you back from the
Not my
2-minute
fault. This is
warning.
one-sided.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the pass?
You saw that.
Yeah.
It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Oh,
To struggle to find a
and
crease to
6.
break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made.
I need to rework this whole offensive line.
That didn't work in the first half.
Badly.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark.
And I have one trade, so I'm immediately
really
looking
nice
for a
to watch in
lineman.
the second half.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my drill. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up.
I want to let you know, just in case you didn't know, which I think you probably already did. When I scored that touchdown, it wasn't to rub it in your face. I wanted to make sure that I had some distance. I knew there was a possibility to score a touchdown. You almost did that drive.
Yeah, made a dumb decision. I understand it. It was still early in the game. It was still early in the game. It wasn't like it was very late.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. But anyways, I saw that you benched Matt Ryan, which, to be honest with you, I know you threw some picks, but he wasn't making bad throws, man. There was points that he was, there was a couple points where he was just like dotting my defense up sometimes. I was kind of shocked at the bench them because I don't think they're bad plays.
Well, it's just my line. I keep blaming my quarterbacks this year. It's not my quarterbacks, it's my line.
And then you almost got two block punts back to back.
Yeah, I didn't press score on the second one. I was surprised I got the first one.
And I saw that you're hesitating on that penalty. I don't care what it is, you accept the penalty.
Well, I didn't think it looked like a PI.
I don't care. If they're calling it, accept it.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
How about DC in the playoffs, man? I've watched you quite a bit before. I sweeped you in the regular season, but there's been times when I did that, I lost you in the playoffs. So I'm still a little worried playing the playoffs, you know? So
What was that?
don't worry about it. Man, none of those days being a kid when I was being younger and I'd knock something big down and then I would hurry up and I'll lay down in bed and in like 20 seconds I would walk up the stairs as close to the line of fake sleeping. Like, what was that? That dude. I can't believe Donald Trump did that, man. That was funny. Wow, how about that?
Bet you the media twisted that one up real well, didn't they?
Yeah, they always do.
I'm trying to use my last trade on at least one more offensive lineman.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go.
Another guy with 1,000 reception yards in one game.
My hand ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Planting toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream of the stuff. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief. Loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a youngin', they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
Everybody's locked up on deals.
Take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Typhoon, I need somebody good.
See, I got me.
I'm 70 overall. He's in my stream, bro.
Okay.
I just played 2.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't
I
put
lost
nothing in.
again.
You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need
Why does it look like Eric Rayweather?
to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no, I can't go. And whoa,
Look at Eric LaCoy.
not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed.
Man, looks like Eric Rayweather.
Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact,
You know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait.
Bruh, my line was getting owned.
You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But
Taylor?
wait,
You talking about
just get on
Taylor?
the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby.
He's good.
Sometimes I need
He's
a
okay.
bed, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous
I just have like
words,
nothing to
such a
trade
force
for.
nature. I don't wanna seem
So I was about to trade
absurd, but that
2
boy's
of my
engaged.
next year first round picks for a
Focusing on
line.
me, way from Tel Aviv.
So wait, do you not want that guy?
With the hustle
I mean, he looks alright, I just don't have enough to trade for it.
I'll cut him.
Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
I'll cut him right now if you want him. I don't need him at all. If you want me, you can have him.
Put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is
If you don't like him, trade him off, cut him, do whatever, doesn't matter.
We only have one more trade.
That's what I'm saying, I'll just cut him. I mean, he's got good stats. Good stats, he's only 24, 75 overall.
By the way, Julio's getting a 50 card tomorrow. Or whatever it's called. Yeah. Yep. I see no on Instagram.
He's got hacked.
I just sold his power up, which is the dumb part.
So wait, are we? I thought we were advanced in space.
He was all done. Is everyone done? And then
Besides-
David and Trent and
Yeah.
Orange. I'll give them 2-1.
We're not doing it until tomorrow because it's trade deadline.
No, it's not. It's week 7.
Oh, then I don't know then.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition.
About power up.
By myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to
You guys
a
won't do
schoolyard.
I know there, see if I can snipe one of my power cards.
And then I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier.
You get day hop.
Confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool.
Why can he smell?